afi papa nkometo ye
afi no
afi sese na bibi ekoye
ana ekoye pa
na yame ase enti because of a juma uye nu nti no ohwe mental health issues ohwe depression ohwe nkofo enya sa suicidal tendencies no eye serious organa hasa
serious pa
really
na me ma ebia statistics are criminal idea and just about a year and a half ago ohwe ye mano omo GHS
okay
offer emu edua emu yensa in the past year no otu anamose wanka se biku mo
really JSS
yeah GHS offer secondary school emu du edua emu mienu etu anamose obaje mo kwa offer universities enipa dua emu mienu. Now 20-30% they are huge numbers. If you say will be and I gonna say obeji no nkwa nsunso a ewo ma hoforo e bebre
yeah
if you quite say will be agent nkwa enipa more than 400 are affected story na ekono e pra bebre and I want to say yenso yempotem han it's more interdependent.
yes
benkum jare binifa
and the fair jare benkum
enti obehunu se emi amenkwa me ampesa medima de ba david we want say account mama account papa account nia we yen free ho yen crofo a nyuma hodo adwadifo farmers and the ordinary person or te be on adwuma
yes
we nyina in fact one of my students banking cleanup no and then I may share some post be or one of the social medias and now obi kase or yeah juma or bank be and a bank in guya na it reminisce me ma me kai sad that I'm a student na wanga we reach out to about 400 and something of them and often ni baba be a 10 and be me say see at once no mutu na mo say
akomukokum that's more eluso on adwuma through the banking sector clean up no
exactly well you say there be also waju nkwa enti no na che say wo hwe no se de asetenemu akuhwe ase amane o yende de weninda na to adwuma wo ye na say usika investment bi wa eswate na say ya esi ye kura dollar ne cd eko koma to sia ne eke so wo hwe ne ma na isisi a obi ko bank bi nchen se me de misiki ase ne beto ho na mose munya nsi ho mame a sikedua na nso
principal na
no nso wahifa enti o che se onya kran ko ba o babudua na saa de yo ne nyina no epra ye nga dwene motew ye ka mental health de ye bese kire ne se wani bia no sane wo si dwene sane wo si hye wa tenka sane wo si bu obra wo ne ye your behavior and your interactions sane wo nipa isi edin enyangita ho betumi atochima hu tochima it comes in degree it say you be anya fever bi malaria ketwe bi na okope anti malaria bi e no can offer and now when you slide headache bi on say mama pepara bi mama num nsuo bi mama ndi akutu bi na menda obeso no I fine wo ho twitch makakra bada en serious as compared to be when you cancer and now be and the blood pressure disorder hano and now be a CHR be hano and a significant health threat sounds na adwumyare no ye wo te se obi oho na ndesum naso me wa na frem se mame we frem die but they say mame e frem ato asma e boso eno nche se madwen ase but menya adwumu how
when you adwumu how
enti adwumu how eni adwumu yare so ne dem
okay
adwumu how ne say ade ya wani that na be kind of the three key components of your life said ye we say what think at saying ne wadwene hye mu and if your actions, your behavior, your interactions. Baby at all. So what will be say me tinus no na me share boxer shorts. So be pure too. But me pray or more than one. But hono na dream or near dream how ka ketwebi and yes significant. Say a significant part near say when your mental illness. Tell me church was say offer headache ketwebi account and to compare cancer. Na yare serious be sana when so it's a fleeting experience be if any nyabotre make a crown was a crown if buffalo
sure
enti ye na meti hey obi uti me be ti hey obi anywhere obeka say onya adwene
how
obi enya bi no bia so obi
okay
o pesira obi o phone ayira ohwani mi go adwuma oyi
sure
o phone e say o laptop
sure
ketu ekura na ayira afi unsam o hu bedero rough
it's true
but until almost I say we kakra obi nya botre o de bi na adne so abodam until adwinmu till mental health the be say children say some areas of your life say you usi shower tank fa said you usi share wadwene fa ne said you one ye ne usuban na wade yo asifa no it must be modulated as I say what it to ye pepe eburu so a say all of a sudden baby answer kwa na osre obufu a na o say ade o fi o fa bi na wa hwe ase da gu yire so na omba ntokwa na efi ho obia baby o ye adwuma no obia kontokwa something is wrong.
Okay.
And I was say a mental health expert. Now, although said yeah, ye assessment. Now to me say maybe now what the developmental illness. Now I diagnose. Now if you what to emwaso. Said yeah, obi kwa ko doctor na kase kona kwa ye some labs bibra. Na hwe say oh ebia o moja so ate. Ana say pressure ekosro. And I say be a sugar level no and kwi na de wato adruso no saa na de beto therapy
okay
e bi wo ha de na ye no na at the cellular level ni pedua no mu na nkasa adwene na ntini akoe mu no but be nkwi wadwene ntini no they over 100 billion nerves
100
yes
billion
yes nerves no dos bebre na they operate on chemicals and electric currents so electrochemical and it's a menoka say why didn't ye juma pa they are sending messages why didn't o say okay bibi ni na signals e bia na ndrundru wa dwumo enye juma yi and now when you certain physical condition be affect no je bi o hono ma ntantama ye ma ndru kakra bia they say be all depressant antidepressant and je bia no fine but most of the time in this part of the world and ye dru no nko na say be psychiatrists and psychologists especially psychiatrists ebi na in the initial phase no I say ma do kakra when so crack and ebi o ha watwon ho why boson we see you as a crowd nyanka want na bi you or this sense of worthlessness say men fata me so nifa so and a sense of hopelessness. These are key things in depression and menim future da menim and I feel incapacitated I dey bit me as me to me yet me dey hwima me mfa so bi ni so and a psychiatrist ehu a in a initial phase bia na obetumi akaso ye man antidepressant kakra na emo pills bia obenum e bia 2 weeks bia 1 month bi na fe omo de kind of therapy therapy no e kasa na chese adwun ha no e bi wo ho a e endogenous e nime bia enkoyi oni badua
okay
enti bi wo ha na e maundro but majority of nima ema adwumotewo no exogenous nima etwa ye ho hia mbo bi so na hade obi adwuma say obi are enkoyi obi ba anya school nso ontumi afa na nko make say ya universities ahodo ebi obi anya etwa but when admission takwana ibasa na ma me ibasa obi ni obi ashaware ɔsɛ me aware no me ana me kan be jai
Afi me jai.
obi ni kuna ware papa no emia no ho a sese de waba apakakra ma me ne so me ware bio ani kunu say menye oba foforo enye wona me no ebe ware bio. Life's struggles, distress in life. Obremu yende amaninya isane kuriase obre ema most of the depression ne mekume ho anxiety disorder adwenu yare ahodo ni nyina no ye bi me ha de bebre eye asetremu amaninya, adversities and distress in life. Asetremu amaninya, asetremu how oyaw bebrebe osori okwa adwuma aweba no na nikunu ona adwuma nyina o de akofo ba foforo aware no oye bema wesi so obone breye okoware okopeba wa yesi sebe kwagudu nsuo no ababie nim
Enye adwuma
oya abaya wesi so aware okohwe si o tipsi na block sa news ya wotini nyina obi they work on your brain nerves. Almost say obetuma te asembi na makoma epeja omu prekope efe okona uti but naturally no o blood pressure be kosro what bad news are na fe you are going to go into rumination o dwene ho o dwene ko tre ebe tre o dwene ko tre o da na omi na de tiachira na de tiachira fe na I say aduane na okombio sa de nyima na wo fe mu nyina no they are compromising your immunity. They are born who by a free around in ano a brenase. And if you say when you bio, they was a excited or excited. I saw a count to be called on Navano from Ubia for our own Fabio. You have questions. Who cause our dream? Nanina about that on the meaningfulness of life into a brain material grammatic. And Ajimotel Kwan and Samian. How do you feel? I feel useless. Me hunde se faso ni so. Ana matenka no. Matenka me de me bufu dia metime kumbi o. To be sure obi on ma say me bufu a me te se jatam. Me kunipa. Obeto sure obi na yere se bora no bono. Ne bufu a no the second. No afa acid and say me say o kai last mu a throwing of acids. Obi bufu a so na yere akɔhwɛ no. Ho se obi na eran na yere no. No akofa sekai.
Akofa sekai chicha no.
Ne nyina no afiri adwenu hawo am eya adwenu yare.
Adwenu yare.
Obi a ɔse na yere anya aduane ama ne ntem ti ofa double ba obɔ ne ti okuno aduane. Na wa obi adwene te se ya. Na ya obi akɔ ne se. Na yefe ye wo the feelings no your thinking adwenu. Obi won so na adwenu mo. Ne se na me kra me bijai afoforo na haze baby de. Then the thinking pattern yet. I never could canwa. Now I generalize it. Be may say obewarme. And if you also want to be you. A fedie, memory now a pet. I mean Joe Biendi. And the Adeba quite canon. Or they are for it. Memory obia. And in quantrene. I when you know they are for baby. And sanity. Sabibi to her. As said, dear two if you can address it there. If you say nipa gu ahodo na obia ne subai but adwene nkoyi enti obra ba ko nyan no watene sa obra no e de ama all others and experiences in his life. And such a thinking is bad. Obi o ha ohun niema is either you are for me or you are against me.
You are against me.
Enti ade bia oh menua abra obu we ensan he wo mpamasam. So man come on to
yes.
And today beyond microphone your thinking is not right. Be what and minim say we are now ordering family. They are all the time filtering and thinking for you. And to only be obedient come I will be in my dream family. Oh mpamasam. Now you know I mean all the time thinking or without dream sa adwene ahodo ni nyina these are limited thinking patterns. So one adwene etesa one adwene so any panso adwene hihye wabrabo ene hihye sane yewusu hu da achifa ene hihye wana motiu ene so obi adwene so na brabo so na ne da achenso eso eno na ekanipa no ema ono nipa ntam so
Asempa FM
to anu we be ko wo say o ben no the social life is a mess. And you say maybe you can answer me. When you can answer me, we say, oh, that's a radio sir. Oh no way. I say. Now, I did the one say. I dream how. Send me church me. Hey, I did be able to me how to manage ourselves. And a beya dream yari krana un in terminal to an amount of tempano ubinyamwa. Our problem is that. So obi e fa dream how mu on person be catch you because make us about them. And I say sabi e kan adwene e na onya emwa in the past and e bia ne ho ato na say oh okrama ya wodam pende kakra
ho de o be hunu na nkola de kakra ho
enti ama de fe no stigma
yes
ye den kekan e kekan ho enti wodin kekan kan ipa nso a kekan bia wode kan ipa bia no te ne confidence say obetumi aban obi fufuro say oh me was we inti sa sigma nenke kan de kan krofo nyina embo mu kitikiti inti ne bebre na mo a o adwunu mu hawa ka oso anontama anka enyini mbeya adwunu yare eno bi so ho o adwunu yare ya say ke so montama anka ensa na kora
kan ho ato
inti Ghana ha ne bebre some are estimating say about 10% of Ghanaians
e wa adwunu mu
how. In fact, the big class of Chester Moa Yari Ankasa. Mental illness. Just said these are diagnosable conditions. Sanka, it may boom. And so, you say, or ye may hano. Ye are drilling a Jumuana Jumuyari Ediago. Yeah, the serenity. Now, say, one person who may be Sunny who see a handle the youth, net the future. Ne nipa umuna I said you will see ethical adrenal health issues, mental health issues in Africa. Okay. Budget nobody cares. But obi in the years you do yenya advancement in medical sciences and then it me transplanted so you can even transplant a face. Obi any say na it me obi a free they can harvest the face.
Near the abeshe.
Near the ashodi. And they will just see them come on. That's the
level of advancement.
Medical advancement is huge. Wow, look at plastic surgery. Huge. But area yes struggle globally. Hey, how?
Oh really?
All of them I'm telling you, seriously. Now after COVID came on. If you say fa Amanian is sign yende or how your depression be rising. In fact, suicides in Africa. First nanka any Asia also. Oh, is it yeah before the crack. Suicides are very high in East Africa. West Africa is also picking up. Ghana say in the sub-region and here for us. And say and two more for fra MY. And they'll say man from so a quania of Faswa with me on bone by.
A free adwemu how
enquire adwemu yare na say we obi nso a o adwemu yare a obi ne boa o doctor bi obo a ma wani akoso wondro ne be ka say fa no afa ade bi yesa wo ya ebo ho ban optimize your mental health or say we obi yare assumption ho ade bi ya we so sensitive and hypersensitivity ade kakra bi ne wa twemu tawi me mpene so kanawu na semfo hi we have to interrogate them. You have to interrogate them. Sometimes some amount of silence can help you. The more you are talking about say you obc how the more you are overworking yourself, the more anxious you become. A baby anxious there are minor elevations in your blood pressure. And so our blood pressure goes up, but you don't see it. But when I say, I got to already amount. Oh, indeed, I was here to me whom send is share ya Jennifer. Said ye, assembly betoa. Nansa ya, city equals right, Edimrica, Egui, or Musi, city equator dollar. And a fiddy, city send any buff. Intend you also Dimrica.
Or tab
and or $10 Obisa or knock it like Kim Nandola so and I'm making serious losses. And if you live in an economy like this, very unstable, very unpredictable, when the eba, what the investment got to her, a channel we see, and 1 year careful part. Oh, I'm telling you, obey me, bra. Look, your investment space in Ghana is a risk for mental health. I can tell you. The way your investment space is in Ghana, so what do you grow? Now, one pair means of diversifying. What do you? Now the eggs in a
good one basket.
I'm telling you, I very unsafe. And the one baby, I'll be from say, Master, I'm bleeding. Now I'm bleeding idiot. More than my hands in trap. Oh Jesus!
94.7.
Listen, man. Oh, bleeding pa. Okay, me bleeding more than in
chada.
My we offense I we ataraso. My we a champion as champ we ataraso.
Do minimum said you're okay. Or sa the CDs at the $2 million. $2 million. Yeah. And at the time, I think now CDs, I think I have 14 CDs,
right?
You know, and now also signed $2 million. And a tier about 8 CDs. It not just say we'll lose $1 million. I mean, it's kind of value, $1 million off, just like that. Funny trip.
And to be honest, adversity in Africa is real. Obremu how ne obremu yende
Asetnemu 94.7
setnemu dadwene ene wow we yem hyehyw wo hu say baby a do investment e ko tui bibi entoma unuzu. It's very very real in this part of the world. And in my work and my process is work on suicidality. Yeah, and I can say in Africa, suicide is adversity driven.
Wow.
The one guy best of my German kwano. Baby brain no answer what you yare.
Abrabomu
upra dadwene amanie uyende ene ja dwonde e kan eno. I just say bibi to me to no. I mean Nancy, ya na me catch obi and rase. A school for that me can say obi. The bain you be to be as a nation. Oh, you are could say me buy we JHS or go secondary school without sweat. Obi ada
very seamless.
I mean seamless. BNC. Daddy, me way number aba. Mama me nko to money mana. I was just asking my wife, Madam, we say, when are you getting there? Number 2, the bain you be do baby as a nation. Yebeka said, me ba any university. Now saying, I went me be a document driven me pay.
Yes.
I keep documents.
Yes.
Me go far.
94.7.
My first degree admission letter. I still have my admission letter. And I mean say actually, dear Mr. Osafo, University of Ghana. The University of Ghana is happy to admit you into Bachelors of Arts, Psychology, English, and Religions. And your hall is and your mommy
room number. Wow.
And to me do one, I just walk into Sabah Hall. And I'm sure me do channel. Okay, I'll take my son here. I'm making room.
What you key? No, I'm show room.
And see, and then some time I catch me say, when are we going to get there? What has happened? Oh. And asetnemu amania hodo ne nhyehyɛ hodo a entumi nkoyie e this part of the world no emma oyende ne setnemu dadwene adoso enti ade ense say e dey how brain nipa no
na dey aba because you see how pay admission ama oba senior high school problem oko university when your admission getting a room problem
yes school no benya adwuma problem na no. Oh, auntie, when are we going to get there? Auntie, to be honest with you, baby, I do in on my teaching. I will say, say, the human resource. I say a DH. Say, I'm shiny. I'm what you want.
94.7.
I'm to Tony me. Now I'm what or man for whom say. Send, say, now I did you a while. and said ye obi edi obinya my man analogy in fact be na hwade oko to panyin bi say obura abofra na akra ne yusu na say oh why membu ano why membu ano na omoko you are wrong ese o kan bi kire akra ebe panyin o esa o de se hunu o panyin akra nko ti panyin mu ene akra ketekete on ekon so akra de akra. And the victim, you are on the side of the victim, all right. Say, oh, yes, okay. Next time, what do you are? No, we're kicking. I ask why. Next time, you are wrong. Now, what do I mean by this? Yen to me, emfa, afutio, emma, or manfo. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. I say, the afutio, emma, or mine, chichre for.
Sure.
Pennyfua, ebu mine.
Sure.
Send yes, chichre, ye, my funnel. Obi, penny, the cancer, I'll say. We penyin out fi na bibia se wo se mfa ho da koro be fa omu
e be fa omu
enti ye nchekere man se o ye de mfa ye ho. We have to be very intentional about a kwan a fa so chekere ye man no if you say something is ahead of us.
Asempa FM
what's your man?
94.7.
A psychologically educated and healthy population is a great resource. Say on mind for no adwumu at the whole fine. Come on. Look, it's a great resource and the money you have. If you say sikano nipa na deba.
Sure.
But oh man for we nya pese okuno ho. We nya we so that ID press. We so that I think is we in ho nam kromo. We are here dento. Ai na oko. E te say here what's your name? Now say one here for. One ho kire won ho ni mfaso. Esne won a we sikafo. To asoko na kai hum say dakro. One year we John say 1 year on Hujuma, Ebefa Asekai,
sure,
Nkuntimba,
HCSK4
Sanity. And ye queen in life, no. Yen to mean kata, said the Bia into man for 4, oh, de me a home, Sakasana, I'll say any. Now, if you are such a penny for no say, Mons Mumiamo, sure. Mama, ye to a man for a so to a Jamafon, no 2 Mamanasofo. Now I catch a man for some Mumiamo, she'll seek a semi ye, Bia. Imbe bia ponzi schemes a hodo aba na discover goto na etu aban sofo ne won a chechire aman so benyifo da no sofo se momientu na mopa na yen hihye ye kuro na kuro yi chechire no abofo nya man yenda moetie bia ntme nyi vi yensam yen ayensu ye ban na na motu a yetu enti no as I say intentional in the way we are building our nation. Na sani yesi ejeja ni ememu na enkrofo bre na mbebo some of the things ne bia ye hunu a ede sa adwumu yare ne suicide ade nyina ede ba. For example, ye data bi na say here about 3 years ago na ohwa ofa if you are free emrantewa mbaya from bia age 15 to about 25.
Okay.
22 no we had listen where we had listen 23 24 ekono now I imagine our daughter who we oko. You want to say a lot of our children omemuha omo how do you hope you them and that's wo ewo wo meyi mo ene wan kasawa brabu no apa eko ya mranti bebre ni mai bebre epese opue eviro mai moko na wo mai na mranti empemutra obi e kwa you are losing 94.7.
Sure,
you are bleeding in terms of brain adwene ebeboa na hye
okwahye man no
eko and the kind say ya mranti no bebre e hopeless they feel incapacitated hunu and that's why I don't win him. Anyhow, you meet say offer him rant na wie and then my maybe no we free school now. When we use school only 10%. And it been between 1 and 5 years. The 90% it can take them up to 10 years to get a job.
Wow.
You see him say a juma and ipenyama a bon na dwene ho ban. Work structures your mind and thinking patterns. Also, there no pa obi. When we say okoha, mekoha, me fia me ko ha enti adwene a ahyehye na ma no it propels your actions enti ama you don't get distracted easily adwene bia enye bribi pa bia mfa ne ho to so bia no get distracted na sa adwene no it doesn't grow enti ama ntre na ma ho enti that sense of hopelessness no ebinum echo into bad company. Now, if you are saying make us in Bonne a serious issue in this nation among our children. Shisha, if I say, the among pink in a year, tramo, baby, make a crusade baby. A man to a bar and even say on the far Christian and Branton and Mayano say, be a bear 150 about 80%. No matter drama and mark on. Now they mirror hopper. Hey, what is happening to this nation? Woman, and I'm afraid to be maybe someone say, now they all say that she didn't want to wow or no now from us you may enjoy Kakrana now a part of you. Engineer one. Our youth are unengaged. She knew our way. Number two. Yamran tenants be on and maybe be on man. Or more certain expectations. Oh, now maybe maybe school or person or bought color or bought tie. No cotton baby. No case boss.
Yeah.
And they are not interested in agribusiness. They are not interested. It may be a man or the baby they may yet. Oh, or more by yet. I want quick money. Oh, cap house yo. There is a smart way of working. There is a smart way of working, but any smart way of working be a bypass due process of development be a sham. Process anamutio ekanipa nyansa. Process is part of building your brain and your mind. And he said, bypass a process. Now they be smart way, you make a mistake. It's one of the fallacies of the modern times. Say be smart, we losing something. And the MP Saturday and pentam what they were betting in town. Not create a betting. Look at sports betting. I'm telling you, it's killing our young people. Into Edmadini hope. Into most of them are looking be Michelle Branty. Why is so addicted to betting? Seko benye the betting. Now betting you do you know and now win you no I got deep I know. I bet now you depressed. I bet now may suicide. Wakobo musia dia abetra bet. Obi ko ba ekobo musia 2,500 is onye adwuma. And not in the twa bet. O se we die welcome here o. We die tom and na no hwiu.
2,500.
Eko. And Michelle no oyewu.
Oh.
And also a big issue among our young people. I think I don't know educational stresses. And I catch it on. And Crown Esiswa, your system is so competitive. We are building a certain competition to educational system. My cancer MY. Some level of competition is not bad. My competition maybe I don't know. I just say a tramine. And say a crown we're all right. But they say I am. That's the narrative you hear. Oh, I am. And then I'm going.
Abra wecha.
I'm going.
Asempa FM.
And now, when a paper hostel. Now, Sanamina, as a mental health expert, I take serious interest in them. Which young crime because when I'm here, some are distraught.
Oh,
some are unstable.
Onya baby found the bag currency.
Obi freeway or track it school. When you know why? In educational stresses and can go through a lot. But the way is good no and also so and why. And we no free wa. Obey your mamba and ba.
Yes.
And many way I fall in love. And anyway I'm going a lot of our youngsters are experimenting on so many things. Many way I'm a dofo and away I'm so now Ujano kwema antama na kano ena mpeza mi wu ena we di mama mi wu ena we di mama mi mese ena we di mama mese eno so ye big funny dream e fe ye hunu say medical conditions to say ye hunu say these days hepatitis it's on the rise. B, and kidney problems.
Okay.
Young people, now I develop it. I'm ranting and money be late in the night. No, we prekunam, winam, we are no bonsenguso. Now I mix it. These days mixtures.
Yes.
Now I bought. Oh, you also share. Why you fine? People are going into this aphrodisiacs. Be brave and now hunsamo. Can we from? Can we fra? And so what you say? Some many now will leave her. And they were sabo. And I'll put pressure on them. Ebe count. It's all of this when we from lifestyle issues. Choices are young people are making.
A dream or however.
Yes, these are stresses in life. These are what they call exogenous factors. Into a juma anyhow, economic insecurities. Whole system. Who discover to a China see a call or from me say, he said, yeah, minya wuka mefu. Na Ghana ma brem. Na me say onyama say, "Ana de o ma be kuremu." And I say, so people have to build resilience. And was who sanye obesi abere ne ho agina oyenda no.
Yeah.
Now what to me abaye they say aboya abos market trea. O dendan in the color. Bra. Environment bia no wadan ho kakra. People have to learn to adjust. And also be who sanye see ACD from soche boneche. The wickedness is of these days. People are wicked. And to be and for bonnet. And I want to say, Obi. So when to me and for bonnet and cha, one I will lose. Forgiveness, money for free. The bonnet edition. A boy and casa brabo. And see, stresses, even commuting in cities, our cities are getting choked. And maybe I want to know. Ofaka. Now, say for a bad obite as I say, wow, what a stress. Ubugumwa, got a Nako. Oh, community and a friends who took my traffic Nako. And the urban life has become extremely stressful.
Yeah.
And the AC in Africa is that African cosmopolitan centers and communities are going to stress. Remember last one I had here, and then into our communities. Our villages and towns. Yeah, villages and towns are getting dried up. A lot of activities are free hall. And the everywhere will be a person about in the elderly.
Yeah.
And Kagana na de bina ya common cry for elderly abuse. One year parents in your cry na because my nyini no. My mama died at the age 93 or 94.
Oh, okay.
Now circulate no akoiha, no in the niaso ne grand children. My father died at 95 or something like that. Now you feel it's an age now no honey idea. And then it be parents or my abandon. Into Besha could for days. But nowadays, our brothers were coming every Easter, every Christmas. I remember when I was growing up. Bronya, brother, Bonia, the visitor, Brainer, Obinia, the assassin. Now, we in Marco. You don't find this. Elderly abuse is on the rise also in our villages because among one and to what the countryside and so a homes in your crowd. Farming communities are a tomatoes, ne Indiana perishable. We are they can add value to it. Now, pro. And in the farming communities, a bit 8 minimum woodrow. A drone or the pesticide with a bit no. Oh, no, or access to the means of doing that. Because I got talk. I'll say, or the cosplay and so, we are living in a very stressful environment. Now, as I said, it's 2 and more, a boy. Now, she said, Yadri, na ama Yadri Motel SCP. In
2023. That's a beautiful presentation. It's where Professor Joseph Osafo, or a head of psychology department at the University of Ghana, or a professor of health and clinical psychology. And I'm say no aiding community we be nyoma any amayen. See na ye hu babia issues no ewo and nyoma ufemu a betima mu wenya adwemu ohaw asa ya nso anu e de adwemu yare ebeba yebema wagimre na afei nyoma na wabrobru so nyina na de adwemu haw eba at the individual level. how do we deal with them? Now, also a wutie no, wetimi a making notes. Now, when say, oh, we want this year to be your best year ever, and a holistic enti BBM said the beya ubetimi enya abrabopa in the year 2023. Mamimfa we intwem enra omahene kwabna sante ehente se enne acha by enne numere 6 p.m. One other minister and so likely so in the Juma ebetoho. He would follow the example of Alan Kwejo Chrematin. As we speak, we can confirm say the minister in charge of food and agric, Honorable Akuto Osei Efri, our presidency as we speak, within the resignation letter, Ekoma Omampenyi, Akuto Osei Efri. That we can confirm. But Omunim say it's no secret. So no, so you're interested in becoming flag bearer of the NPP. Or then a letter echo said the Alan then the echo ya after some time Mampenyi eba say wajia tuminti akoto owusu the nyo say owusu efree akoto owusu efree a Greek minister ka say ewo presidency or the the resignation letter echo enti munyina mo behye ne nso ede amanye kai se ne prof edin komo ewia ya ne deputy information minister the honorable Fatima to Abubakar etna se assign so edi enkomo edi prof ye beba na fe ya behwe wabobo courses ne so of neoma ede mental issues, depression, suicidal tendencies eba ade aban wana femu dia said ye waka na aya was ye to create that congenial environment for every Ghanaian to thrive. But at the individual level, no, nioma ben the yenso yenye.
Yo, obi me dance pa. Obi can say me say, I'm say during the COVID. I say COVID ima COVID abe ya nyina ye bre ho.
Yes.
Yitu anambo no. They are buying be ya no aye no. And they say, oh, I've to be also
yes.
I buy me back, I buy me come. The here say individuals say I'm cry till my moon. Yes, be who acquire. I was say, yeah, bo ya dream
ho buying
a free yarwa hold on. Did he kind? I saw be a etias. Onipa bia sna bidi kan no obetumi afa adwene hawo mu na wanhwe ne yia na bia be adwene yare na ade ba ko eboa adwene hawo ne adwene yare pa ma eso anontem ene with social connections social connections hwana wo yonko hwana on di nko hwana e wo twotwum twotwo hwana wo kan wasem a eprawo Echere. One amount of tupa. Yeah, by the law of association, as you become like who you associate with. And then you'll be a and I was a one bomb. But I saw you beer, Utumi can't be beer, a real actually. Sir, and you know, a distracted attention. A charge every one cassa on so I say, we're a home. Now, if you see focus on yourself, no, I'm what me aji obi adwene bi a ebet me abaw enti expanding your connections is the first principle.
Asempa
94.7 umbunipa na bia no nkofo okon bia hotene no nkofo akontokwa asore okontokwa ompotem okontokwa edwuma mu okontokwa obewuntam you don't have to do that. Yeah, obi at the cellular level you want to say the adrenal internal. A brain nerve cannot survive without the other. And the adrenal crown has to sign up. I was say a net and a connected answer. That's exactly how the human life is. And the answer when you be, it is also in Yankita. And to be a watching who completely withdrawn from others. When you be an income, me de penipa, me de penny say, I am continue cotton yet or the tossway. So, no one has one yet. To answer, I cannot. Yes, modulate your friendship, regulate it, and you'll be an of for. Namuno, your social network. One. Until we are on the Yaneko, on Shani, the only Kuno Aircon, on Shani, the only Mantum Asai on Shani, the one now for Bia, or Buana, Bribinti on Intimas on Shani. The human life thrives when we have a lot of social networks. Very important, and continue to build friendship, build networks. We should be now so a good. Come on, establish a network. The more networks you have, the possibility say ubenyambwa in your days of trouble are very high. That's what research is. Obia na watching a pan say onya the two say, oh, I'm telling you, ubenyambwa. One or two very respond.
That's true.
So open up your
social network. Very important. Say,
your network
is your net worth.
Excellent. That's the point.
Very important.
You got the second point.
Sure.
The second point, keeping the past in control. Obia obra ne dachia ofrimu a okonani. Every day is a platform into looking to the future and not the past. Edebia adebechon ema jina bia utumi edehwe dachi
de wo
wanim enye de atwam but obi eno so nkyere se wontumi mfa bribi emfree de owachi
yes
embo ama hu de owanim. Sometimes you can pick lessons from the past sani ya won't repeat it. If it's most of the time the mistakes we make in life they are quite repetitive and the atwam no ade me last year I don't have to repeat it until what lessons from there. Now I avoid it. But the problem is this: that most of the time, Obi and Nasua also Onyama Dachana or the chemu no ama abeye osia kwan a clog it's like a pipe drobenya nsuo nam na bribia sini kwan e bribia wo hwe excessively into the past you are clogging the channels of the spectacles and looking to the future. And also ubie pipe no. Emma example, Obi din kugo last year. I shina this year. You're making a mistake.
Yeah.
The future you're looking for is in the belly of what you're doing today. And the AC no and none of that channel. And the giant see that channel all lose job.
And we chum.
Or dollar buy all lose kakra. A chum. You can never bring the past into them. You can't. What the past never the present are will destroy the future. You can't do that. And put your past
behind you.
94.
Now the biano nya a future orientation. Number 3. Even a growth mindset.
Growth mindset.
Adwenia enyini. Yakasa adwenia nje say obre no ebenyini apue from scar mo. Na mo adwenia dynamic. Yakasa dynamic mind. A dynamic mind, a junior dynamic, and say, a junior, a flexible, a buyen, and had it then I met me a senior free DC. Make investment, it's a wrong investment. What do I learn out of it? Meshias Messi, Webumi, what do I learn out of it? Metuna Mobi Ambwame, what do I learn out of it? Metuna Mobi Abwame. Well, it's a mixture of events. And it's said here, we see a Danesa event no into usable units. That is a growth mindset. Adwenia enyi. Enti obi apa mo afiri adwuma. Oh adwuma no if am obi. Enti fa adwuma no ko.
94.7.
No atana say obi a ordinary de no. Odi
benkum na eje.
Mfa ma no. But I can move on. That's a growth mindset.
Yeah.
Enti o ma sar na hanadwen.
Hano.
Enti let your mind be flexible. Ma wadwene mu na ho for important values. Embrace important values. Yakasa wadwene mu na wa and also just say bibia na obi di bra o obi say me yanko sebe through to na odi achi dabi yakasa nya open mind nya adwene mu da wa eje nepa na etu na mopa enti obi a n'adwene sua no meka no on the start adwene bi esua bia no determines obra esua, because you can never live a life beyond what you think. It's impossible. Obra biara obese obu biara no is in your mind, and that's the fact. Why adwene sua wabra bo sua, why adwene sua oda achi sua. And to say obi adwene sua na adwene ye flexible, adwene ye flexible enyini, because it embraces new things. Now on the come na ekuna nim emu kire say at the neurocellular level the brain is plastic. Brain no at the plastic man say bottle.
Okay.
O darren then your better ni biara
It's me done.
ebe adjusted. And Joby should tell you why in your school days you have made some progress and others have stayed the same. Maybe they were better than you in school, but they didn't have a group mindset. And the school and and yes, oh, we are being arithmetic. That's not the point at all. What kind of mind? And I don't know. And to be a fear when we have a group mind, margin in money flexible. Number 4. I was saying a positive orientation to life. Remember me go see Rebecca when you baby go one go school da. When you make kind, me you never na me can Bible man. Na now can't see me. I say Kwame obrai. Eto be bia de bia na ye kusu etum. Oma na ye han. Oma na ye tum. Enti say tum ne ba. Eya ntenemu na ye han so edwe. Wan go school da. Oni making kind. A positive orientation in life and say Emma adeba ko a epira wo no. Ntre no ho. E wo se wo say obredi adane na adane ni mu no nhyira ne nkwan ho. Na me hwe obi ya no asane ade bi se mo a mo ra ho se music iran den na mu hunu se enua mu a na ahani nyina pa Metelegon campus dua ka CBC mechi na masana pa meko washroom and I just had a feel to look into the window. Now, then it came to me. But we can say, or theater. Ujina ho. Evison mu say, Usuto breba. Neba. Na prunina. Esaba. And the entire say obredi than ya dane. Efe number 5, adjust to life. Adjust. Dear, life is not about competition. It's not about say, anyway, look, we are putting pressure on ourselves. Nansea obi ware no hwakotoka na me de mi kunu de basket so na na motor na uba nkwa na yefa one dia pere obran ya pede nya botre na sa needless competition no amankofo are depressed on the hono a man banamani bi e man bi me pese me koto bone street me pese me we yidie a che me pese me kunu to we gi mame me pese me kunu to we mame sa ne manu a ya yo no e prayer and needless competition and so nimfa so kra stay in your lane now be adjust to the demands and prempring where you must say when you say ka auto shoe obi en ka auto shoe 1,000 cedis me you must sentiment to shoe 1,000 cedis one e brand kwa make ma to shoe 100 cedis but maintain hoda and for now the 100 cedis na meto simple Maroyanisa. Now, o keep with the Joneses, you will break down and adjust, challenge neighbor and embrace it and adjust to it. A boapa, memfa to be income. Sri Obi is medicine.
Laughter.
Yes. You much say, so obey stress. She says, a stressful environment. When you be Casapangos and a goof. And yeah, Peobia, one no dinkum, and I'm on Sreka. And he much say, Sri release certain stress, hormones, careless stress into your brain. And it was Sri, was Sriman's a sender to me. Now, one more year, Christopher, we're going into worship. Say, okwa asore ye worship worship ye open prayer we open prayer ni bi ye bon pai obubi obi do you know say prayer in the psychology of religion you want to say prayer is a distractor. It distracts you from a lot of things. And for example, say obi BBS na how adwuna psychology of religion is say nipa no fia say obompaya empire no twe na adwune every ade no so. The power of a bad event is that it draws your attention for constant rumination. Power I want to know. And say nade na this year. Nade na me. That's the power. Empire enyum patie nyuma ye nyumpa west no inspire meditation menina etwe wadwene efrisa adwene ade no so na ede wadwene ko si ade pebi so sand you know eyi wadwene etwe free potential depression anxiety any adwene yare enti ya nyum bia na itie nyum yumunu chese onya classicals bi na nyum a instrumentation here
cool
na fe yan non ko bi so a ebi a we kristo ni a enwum a asem na wonwum no asem na
kasa kyerɛw
if you can identify yourself in a song is the best.
FM 94.7
songs song no no hu de e ka no na mo enya identification a e ka wo yaw ti won ya na obi asem ya to no na osu ankonam nya ankonam na wo san to ankonam o pra ho ye de e ka wo ya be no na mo de e ka wo yi wa free se de atwam no atwam na de da wani mu no
look forward with
look
hope
forward and nyum to an empire any meditation na fa exercise fa nuane pa you can say nuane pa yes Ghana for say minisika na bi o menu aye kontumbre ya vegetable to so de ahodo na mo kwan na nyabre na rest
na da
nyabre na rest na bibi ya na the social media ebi ya funny videos bi na o hebi na o
ostre
nina ebo de me di chat on ye abusanfo obrai a yebui ene o mai sane esi ko ne atena emu tia eti ye nyina e hopi se bekui bia bon pai se Ghana sika sambekui ba membese bia na ni ebeto se Ghana sika bekui e wo se kuyi ansana madi wo yesa bedu dokwa emfa wo yi die no ento o mine yi die so. That is the ideal thing. Ye hwe kwan. Me ho ne to na mo. Now I said then na metumi aya ama me ho. Mfa honsa
en show them refem.
And mo a mo pe afene ba na for diary. Na wa tworo. Na wa say my year of grace, my year of way, my year of power, my year of money. Me nso bi atworo my year of making billions. Ti ase say obi. Every confession is useless unless they are coupled with intelligent actions. And as some can be for so be I just say, wait to an amoa nimdie ninyansa etechi.
Asempa FM 94.7.
Fantastic. Indeed, I'll read some of the messages, questions. Abana ye and afi. Yeah, sorry, ne atwa dwumadi so. First one, we say, 1 Timothy 6:6-10 sums up Prof's point on contentment. Great submission by him. Alex Martinson, thank you. This one says, Obi, University of Ghana, Yawadzao Yampa. Prof is very knowledgeable and deep. God bless him. I've made some good notes to share at church on Sunday. This message is not only for Ghanaians at home. Obi, please tell Prof to offer some word of advice to Ghanaians living in the diaspora. Why? He should tell them to eat well and have some good rest. Life is not only about working plenty hours and racing for money. We are not in a competition to determine who built the best house in Ghana. A house you would barely live in even before you die. Thank you and your team for this New Year series. Berimaya Odompre, Hamburg, Germany. We say, Obi, Prof has said a lot, but ask him, there are people who don't go through, who do not go through all these critical situations, yet they go mad. Some were born into a very rich and happy family and have none of the above mentioned problems. What is the cause of their madness? We a gusty man or brekum or say, so don't we have natural madness? Gusty man would want to know. Somebody says, okay, that's on Facebook Messenger, or say, Obi, let Prof give us signs of depression. Signs of depression. Prof, briefly on a non fan common embrace.
And memo a few of the signs will be
depressed. Yes.
For example, what's say Obi Kasa and a medium so any vaso. Obi our draw or channel home every nipemu. Obi or my friend D want me the and I see dear Udia and say, what did you be brave? Obi Horma or Torma, who ye na Aizusu. You don't know what is wrong with the person. Once a few I moody, a few signs of hopelessness, and a cancer hopeless now, and it's a uninda so or Casa, now me to her day, a few signs of incapacitation. Incapacitation, I just say, of let's say, uni, and one day, and a yansan between your okay, and a few worthlessness. Say, and I'm your brave we crown, maybe Pasubia, Mayday, Pasubia, enemy so. If you were Honoma, a bipolar, just say, or Nipano or swing between two pullers. A yan, crack, and to me that. Why quite aggressive kakra the casa be brave. In fact, at that stage, they become very reckless. Okay. Especially with their sexual life. If you are not normal, not or the manic stage. But when they are in the depressive stage, and now they can't first withdrawn and whatnot. And also, these are some of the signs of it. Of depression. If you walk about, I say, me can't be come. Now, we won't say science. No, we say, Mema, a for a case now can be very interesting. Say, this I do a lot of Zoom training for them. Okay. Bebre, this feeling be say, hey, now Cabrucci, now I'm a boo, and they are now useless. And Obi, living your life in a diaspora places a certain deep sense of expectation
on you. Yeah.
When you're free, mupa. The expectation is that SWE.
Yes.
But Martin Bruchley, me to come so many countries in the world. My show home. Obi. Metra yeah. When your papers are what
sure.
And will be on my more. What's gonna have say? Oh, Dokra. The man are attractive not to go and say. Yeah, I maybe on my yembu. You get a decent pay.
Sure.
Sure. And the air home say people are working their lives out. And obviously die me no miensa and GBR.
No, only me poor medicine.
And I was a far more bruchery, Munya home. And the last but one we say, aren't there natural madness? Make us make I say, I do not how not marry be honoma, endogenous. A be or what, a maybe an enqui, only pedrianim. Okay. And yes, a be or he has a problem in the neurochemical dimensions of the brain. Enqui. And then I scan and I acquire test. Now doctors who are you can be placed on some medication. A be or cry some of the brain cells. And when you're a mass,
sure.
There's a mass meaning will be or homa and then it's subino. Now I said I didn't say or could scan na najuno. I BP is a mass be and this part of the brain now the reasoning or the general I want to touch man. And there are cases like that. But now make us a Ghana hano majority of adwuma hana they are exogenous. Near my tray in which here and nimu how to manage ourselves. Let me show you. Obra obono. Ne adwene da ne timuno. Met my channel say, oh, one show here, Binya and Muyare. Monsieur Bissada. Adi Hanwa Manetra. Oh, 24 say, Yambo trail, David Yambo say, we never say, oh, Bayang. So when ya Akumayaria say, because you are overly activated, sir, no blood pressure being goes up. A bit me Brakuma. And then Yambo trail cool down. your self-regulation is a resource. Nyabotre na take a deep breath. Na fe junior de ne hu bio. Obenya fresh ideas.
Okay.
Enti you know speak me about
fantastic. Enti Professor Osafo Joseph and Motiene Nkama oye Professor of Health and Clinical Psychology. Now, honor head of the Department of Psychology, University of Ghana, or science a resident minister, East Legon Worship Center of the Church of Pentecost, East Legon. And you can also visit Nasori, and then I believe say Obetis answer me more. But I will try and occasionally bring him in studio na waba ababa beboa yen because ene oni yen ache nioma bebre ye de be see her ene ne honorable Fatima to Abubakar din komo ba we say obi many people are also suffering from anxiety. Is it also a mental issue? Please ask Prof to talk about it. Kwesi Reynolds wagona odobin anxiety sure is a mental issue. Yes,
anxiety disorder yenina a little bit of anxiety. Obi say obi call interview na e ka say coming
we imagine kaka
because I know what after yeah because minimum obi about interview na metu obi na me na me head interview me say what's your name I say my name is Josephine. But only a brief expression of something. But anxiety, they be a show. I say, BBC. I say, if we ever told now, you don't feel rested. What is overacting. At DBC, I didn't be so a co-tributary. In fact, anxiety are very, very dangerous. And sometimes in the highest moments of anxiety, with me a brown. Maybe that from a bar, a anxiety, but it's a very big issue among young people. And the same people make say depression and anxiety are very high power. Or me, one is a risk factor for the other. Or by a depressed man, anxious. Or by
anxious, and so you can slip into depression.
But Obia, if you say, or go through this, and can say the principles are man on fire is prevention is better than cure. Fire Juma.
Fantastic. Look, you better say papa. Yami insure you science wedding comobio. And your nurses Kobe says, Senior, you need to have a bi-weekly session with Prof. I'm saving a copy of a submission for repeat play. Excellent submission. Onassis Kobe currently in the US of A. Onassis, yeah, that's say papa. Will try and be bringing Prof occasionally. No aba beboyen. Yentie we emraya ba the Honorable Fatima to Abubakar.